What's up, y'all? My name is Kyle, and I sell old used junk on eBay. That's my job. Sounds kind of weird, but if you guys are interested in that, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and you can follow along and see what I sell. Now, if you guys have been watching, y'all know that I've been MIA for about 3 weeks now. Haven't really been posting videos or thrifting or anything like that, but today's video is another one of my thrift haul compilation videos. And I picked up all of this stuff the week before I went MIA. You guys, I must be honest with y'all, when it comes to these thrift haul videos here, I saw some viewers on other people's channel complaining, saying, you YouTubers, you make it seem like you always find stuff, this, that, and the other. That is not the case, you guys. I don't want to deceive anybody. It took me multiple days throughout the week to find all of this stuff. This is not from one store, so don't think that you go into one store and find all of this stuff. This is multiple stores on multiple days. You guys, I usually at least thrift 2 days a week and garage sale on Saturday. And the days that I go thrifting, I go to at least 4, 5, 6 stores, and I spend 45 minutes, maybe an hour in the store if I'm finding a lot of stuff. So, you know, don't think that I found all this in one store. I don't want you guys to think that I'm like lying to y'all or something. It took me all week to find just these items right here. Anyway, let's get into it.
All right, you guys, this first bundle of clothing right here was purchased for $2 a piece at a local mom and pop thrift store. I don't always buy stuff at this thrift store, but when I do, I go through the clothing and I try to find some items that I can make some money on. Most of this stuff is just lower end clothing that I usually do not buy, but for $2 a piece, you guys can see that I'll definitely make some money. I've been throwing the listings on the screen, and the old vintage 1980s t-shirt I listed pretty aggressively because it is from 1980 and it is the only one on eBay. The rest of the stuff I should make $20 to $30 per item. Next is a video DVD recorder right here, and it's $40, but I don't mind paying that because a green dot means it's 100% tested and money back. And you guys see I already sold it for $130 plus the buyer pay shipping. Hartman tweed and leather is an item that you guys should look for, and for $18 I should have bought this, but to be honest, I didn't feel like messing with it. Next is a bag of golf clubs. These older Ping irons can be worth some money. You guys just have to get used to which ones are valuable and which ones are not. My advice is to always just look them up. The Ping i2s are pretty valuable. I've listed them at $99 for the irons alone. The bag is a OGO stand bag, and I will list it for $60 on Facebook Marketplace, and I will take the first $40 offer that comes to me. The driver in the bag says that it's a burner, but it is in fact actually an old driver, and I listed it for $20 plus the buyer pay shipping. Another thing about this buy right here was I checked the pockets and I found a $20 bill in one of the pockets, so it basically paid for the bag already. This is a brand of clothing that can sell pretty good. It's called Paul and Shark. It's kind of a yachting clothing brand. I did not buy this one because it was size medium and they wanted, I think, $10 for it, but just keep an eye out for this brand.
What the Bureau doesn't allow us to drink while we're at sea.
Duh. Of course. Haven't been on one of these before?
A boat? Learned how to sail when I was 6.
Oh, is that right? Really? I mean, I'm one like this, though. I mean, I had the whole front extended in order to fit the chopper up there. See that?
Next is a football helmet, and they are asking how much for it.
Damn!
You guys know that I always buy casted iron and Dutch ovens, and this Sur La Table for $18 is probably something I would have bought, but the inside was just totally trashed. Again, another item that's a pretty good pickup, but they're asking $18 for this right here. At that price point, there's no money to be made. Finally, something I can buy is a pair of Danner boots. If you guys ever see that Made in USA tag high on the shaft like that, it is a Danner boot. These are not in great shape, but I've listed them at $89.99 plus the buyer pays shipping, and I paid $8 for these. Right next to the Danners was a pair of Z-Coil, and if you guys ever see this funky little bounce coil down here on the bottom, you might not believe it, but if you do the comps research, these things do actually sell. I paid $5 for these and listed them for $64.99 plus the buyer pays shipping. Next is an item that you guys know that I buy. The brand is All Clad, and I'm going to tell you why I didn't buy this one. I only buy the stainless steel, not the non-stick. Once the non-stick is scratched and gone, you can't really sell it. So it's a good brand, but it's the wrong model. This is a really good item right here, you guys. I must admit that I've only found, this is the first one that I found at a thrift store. I usually see these at garage sales. It's a Halliburton aluminum camera case. You can store other things in them, but this one was specifically for cameras. And they can sell really well. I listed mine pretty high, paid $9 for it. I don't mind holding on to it though. Next is a Patagonia sweater for...
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man.
This is an awesome pair of Chelsea boots. The brand is RM Williams, and they are an Australian brand.
If I had gone rigid and resisted, he'd have pulled my arm right out at the socket and probably eaten it. So I went loose, he dragged me into the water. I spun in the air instinctively, and as I hit the water, whack, I landed on his head. Luckily, because that gave him a bit of a shock, he let go, pulled away, which gave me enough time to get out of the water and get out of the way. It's always.
Even though they are scuffed on the toe a little bit, you guys, I can always take some saddle soap and shine these up real good. I listed them at $249, and I'm willing to wait on a good offer.
Hey, thanks for watching, y'all. If you guys made it this far into the video, I hope y'all enjoyed the content and learned something new. Make sure you guys smash that like button for me, and I will see y'all next time.